Okay, and we're going to talk about another document management feature inside the High Point repository. And that is, how do you upload documents into your library? Well, I'm going to click the library, and there's several ways to get documents in here. The most efficient way is to use our vFiler document imaging application that will automatically index and automatically file your documents like you saw inside this accounting folder and receivables. Okay, it will index them by the year automatically. It'll index them with the month and as well as the customer's name. But more importantly, if we drill down in here to August and we get back down into Ernst Handels folder like we did in the searching video, the most important thing is, how are your documents indexed? Okay, if we look at the properties of this document, you're going to see that there's a lot of indexed information in the description here. You know, how did this get here? How does it get here efficiently so we don't have to type it over and over? Well, make sure you watch the video on our vFiler automated filing system, because that's vital to find out how you can get your documents filed hands-free automatically. But keep in mind, High Point does have a way to get documents into the system very, very efficiently, one at a time or 10 at a time, or even doing a mass capture. Okay, so let's work our way down here to the service department, and we don't have any documents in here in the policy folder. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to upload documents using the High Point upload feature. Okay, now if I want to upload one document, all I need to do is hover over the folder that I want to get the documents in. I can either right click or I can use this pull down right there and just click upload. And what it's going to do is bring me to a screen here that I can index my documents. But I'm going to first browse to where excuse me, to where my document is stored, and it's going to let me take it there. I'm going to upload this policy 1 document there that's on my desktop, and I'm just going to give it a title called policy for infections. How's that? Okay, and I'm going to put John Leader infection policies, and we'll just call this a document type policy, and if we want to give it a revision number, we can. We'll give it a revision 1, and I'm just going to save it. And that's how you can bring in a document. Now notice, I want you to please notice that it's time intensive to bring in a document, but it's time intensive if you want to store a document in Windows as well. You've got to create the folder, you've got to name the document, and so forth. Inside High Point, you do have that ability to create more indexes than just folder and file name. If we go back to this properties here, we can give more indexes here that enable you to search and retrieve that document quicker than just navigating through folders. So if I wanted to add more indexes later, I could come back down here and edit this and put more descriptions in this description field. You can put up to 16 million characters in this description field and tag your documents in any fashion or manner that you choose to, that will help you find your documents later. Okay, you can also set retention dates, so you can pick a year. If you wanted to keep this document for 7 years, you could put it at 2016 and have the system purge it out after 7 years. Okay, and we'll save that document. Now the next thing I want to do is talk about how to upload more than one document at a time. So what I want to do just real quick, let's just take this one out and delete it out of our repository and start over with delete, or I should say updating or uploading more than one. So let's go ahead and right click here. Now notice we can upload 10 at a time. So what does that do? Let's click that. Now here's where I can go browse again for those documents, or any document that I want. I'm just going to grab that policy again, and I'm just going to go choose another document to bring in at the same time. And I'm going to grab that second policy. And you can do this repeatedly up to 10 documents. Okay, and once you've chosen all 10 of your documents and the folder obviously that you want to bring them into first, then you just go ahead and click Save. And HighPoint will bring them right into that folder. Now keep in mind, these documents only have the title as an index variable. So if you wanted, you could come back in after they've been uploaded and click this pull down and go down to Edit, and you could add more index information. Okay, you could call this policy for infections again. If you wanted to give it the document title or type, call the policy and revision 1 again. You could even set your retention date if you wanted to again. Okay, and hit Save. Now keep in mind, I talk about vFiler a lot. That's where vFiler can save you a boatload of time when it comes to filing and indexing. And you can set your retention dates on your web group. So any document that's in a web group can automatically have retention dates way out into the future. So I wanted to just spend just a little bit of time to let you know that HighPoint does have a pretty streamlined method of getting documents into the system and uploaded. Okay, and we're going to talk a little bit about mass capture here next.